really understand. I mean, there are parents in the room, am I right?
Yeah.
Those of us in the room who are parents. And so if you are leading a family of 4, 5, 6, 7, or if you are in a leadership role in your community, in a business, wherever your place of worship is, this gentleman holds those titles at the highest levels of everything, and he's achieved the highest levels of everything. And I can go on and on because he's been my best friend for 20 years. The only reason why my family legacy, the Hughes family tree, will forever be different is as a result of this gentleman. And I know I'm not alone. I know he's changed the legacy for many of us in this room. It's no longer a tree, it's a forest. So let's give it up.
Yeah.
Let's act like we know who we have for our leader, our best friend. Mr. Cornell Smith.
Welcome TMB family. This is it's a great time for us, and sorry the room is so long, but I see you guys back there. Thank you guys, appreciate you guys. This is Mr. Hughes mentioned it on stage. This is a special venue for us.
Yeah.
This venue was my first time ever on the main stage, and so it was Brian Carruthers, myself, and a gentleman who's no longer with us. Who came back once and left again. but I was a bronze executive director here at this event, and I'll never forget it. So it was an awesome time and great memory for us. But we're back here in Nashville, and some really special things will be announced tomorrow. That will really emphasize the foundation and the basic building blocks of what we do. And our whole goal is to make sure more people are winning.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you'll see that. And so I'll bring my fellow Platinum World Council members up here in a little bit to talk about their feelings of where we're headed, the vision of LEGALSHIELD, and where they feel we are at such a pivotal point here with our business. So really careful with my words because there are certain things we cannot say. So let me do this. First of all, let me celebrate and congratulate you all as an organization, because it's one thing to celebrate the company's success, but it doesn't always mean that the team has the same metrics as the company. Right? So it's the same thing with T&V. Right? So you could say, wow, TMV is growing, but if your personal business within TMV is not growing, then it's great for you to celebrate TMV, but I'd love to see you winning with TMV.
Yes.
Right? And so just as the company has more people in the month of August who were actually in activity mode, meaning that there were more people in the month of August actually doing something, writing a membership, recruiting a associate, right? An associate than they were in July and June. So the pendulum is swinging. What we're careful of as an organization, as a team and as a company, is that when we grow with quantity and quality. And many of you know that we've had to make some adjustments, if you've been around for a little bit, because some of our incentives were a little perverse. They caused people to do things like 130 in, 360 out, right? Which is $99 and 3 $9.95 memberships, right? That's 130, and then you got 360 in return, which was a bonus. So my point is, sometimes you have to put a pause in momentum if you're more concerned with long-term success and lasting success than short-term success and fleeting satisfaction.
Right.
So I just want you all to know that we've got some exciting things happening, because not only have we had to rip off a Band-Aid where some folks were only in this business because of short-term things and activities, they were more so a buying behavior instead of a building behavior. And I am blessed and excited, and we are all blessed that we are heading in a direction that really will create more $50,000, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 rings and up. And you'll see those metrics tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. Thought I'd tease you a little bit on that. So let me do this. With the organization, I want to celebrate, first of all, Mr. Humes talked about all of the folks who continue to serve and give back. And so let's celebrate real quickly those who are already on stage as a part of TMV. Yesterday, for those who were at the Solutions Breakout and the Network Breakout, we have representation on TMV on both of those stages, as well as today. Let's give them a round of applause once again. Also, we want to recognize all the folks who continue to lead the way, right? And so we have ring earners, anywhere from $50,000 all the way up. And many of you I know on your way to the $50,000 ring. We'd love to have you on our next ring earner getaway. We just have a great time together. We build amazing culture together. So we look forward to seeing you with your ring and hanging out with us in 2019 on our third annual ring earner getaway.
Yes, sir.
And so for all the TMV ring earners, we want you real quickly just to be celebrated, for folks to see who you are, because I do believe in networking. I believe that, it is not about one or two of us. It is about a lot of us who come together, who've made us greater. And some of you know what I'm talking about, right? I'll mention something about that in just 1 second. But let's do this. If you're a ring earner here, TMV ring earner, can you please stand so we can celebrate you? Let's give it up for all of our TMV ring earners. So, for those who may not be following us on the TNV Facebook page and our Instagram page, I ask that you do that so you can stay in touch. And if you don't like social media, Mr. Spurlock did just an amazing job yesterday at the network session. And if you're not using social media for business, as Mr. Grant Cardone reminded us of today as well, that perhaps you're missing out on some opportunities, right? And so follow us on social media so you can help us to celebrate the folks who just earned the ring recently. So let's real quickly celebrate those folks once again. Let's see, we're up to, we had an 84th and an 85th ring earner. Some of you may know or may not know. This gentleman was on stage as a part of Miss Beverly's how to have an effective business briefing from the state of Hawaii. Our 84th ring earner now, Mr. Ben Hilger. With me, sir. Then at the same time, after Puerto Rico, we just got a little crazy. We didn't even know what to do with ourselves.
Right.
So not only we created 84th, we also have another business partnership out of Jacksonville, Florida, that became the 85th ring earners, Ms. Foster and Ms. Jones. The 85th ring earners here with TMV. Let's give it up for Ms. Jones, Ms. Foster. Let's give it up, 85, y'all. 85. It just keeps getting better and better. So, TMV, yes, sir. Pull out your phones. It is my pleasure, as of yesterday, to introduce you all to the 86th ring earner on TMV. You know, we only recognize ring earners every Wednesday. But we couldn't even wait till next Wednesday. So, officially and unofficially, because corporate can't recognize him until Wednesday. But because it's official to us and we know that he's already earned over $50,000 under the leadership of Bert Calhoun and Fatima Salam, under the leadership of Mikhail and Krista Mecki, the newest and 86th ringer on TMV, out of California, Mr. Joe Bonahama. We have some diversity up here. All right, so we got 84, 85, and 86 up here. And that's the question, right? Who's next? Who's next? So, want you guys real quickly, for those who haven't had a chance to meet you all, maybe share your name, your background, and anything else you'd like to share to inspire the rest of TMV not yet wearing their ring to get their ring. We'll do 84, 85, and then 86.
Aloha family, my name is Ben Hildre. I come from the great state of Hawaii.
Aloha.
Thank you. That's my team that flew 5,000 miles away to be here. So,
All right.
I blame the elderly cry on Mr. Danny Couture.
It duplicates.
I see so many faces here in the front on the calls we've been on, and many faces, everybody in the crowd, and I just want to say, absorb it all. I will go back to, I was a manager doing recognition in Hawaii, and Mr. Self was there, leaning forward with a notepad, listening to what came out of my mouth. That's a very humbling experience for anybody in this room. When a gentleman of that stature like yourself, sir, is still a student. And that was another linchpin under the tutelage of Mr. Couture, of course. The mountain of patience that man has to have with me, because I am a serious dolphin. And, very hard to work with, but I'd had failure before in network marketing because people were judging me just on the outside. They didn't take the time to learn, you know, how I tick. And Mr. Couture was always positive, always happy, always patient. So if I leave you with one word, is that 10x your patience with your associates. Okay? 10x your patience with your team. You're not walking in their shoes. And then please forgive yourself. Put the golden hammer away. Forgive yourself for what has or has not done, who has or has not shown up to this event. Because that will be huge in you accelerating the next level. And it's been said a lot from the stage, we give up the right to be selfish when we sign that associate agreement. We give up the right to be selfish. So how many people have you served today or are willing to serve from now into Dallas and beyond? So that's kind of my nugget, sir.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. 85.
Hey, my name is Lauren Foster. I go by Coco.
Hey, hey.
I've been with LEGALSHIELD about 3.5, 4 years. Yeah, I remember they called me when I was on a hospital bed and I was going through legal matters with Everett University and I need help. So Misty, she helped me and I loved her ever since. And that's it. Oh, and I'm from Pensacola, Florida. So
Awesome.
every chance I get in between work, I come here to celebrate with y'all and spend my time with y'all. And I love y'all.
Awesome.
Misty Jones out of Jacksonville, Florida. I love that number 85, Mr. Ben. I have to say I'm very jealous because if we would have been number 84, we would have been following exactly 10 behind Mr. Dunbar, which is number 74. So you got it from me. Background, small business owner, you guys. If I could give you guys one nugget, my shirt says it all. It's confidant. You have to be confident with a splash of cockiness. If you put that in every time that you close, it won't fail you. That's my motivation. That's my nugget every day. Papa Docket.
I love it. You gotta be careful what you say that. In the newest 86 ringer. Man, congrats, brother.
So I'm Joel Barnahama. I'm originally from New York and out of Los Angeles now. And I guess a little bit of my story. About a year ago, I had a conversation with this gentleman. It was midnight his time, and I was ready to quit for the second time in this business. Because I left this business about 8 years ago. Ended up on a much better team, no questions asked. The thing that I can tell you from that conversation is, do personal development. It will change your life personally, it'll change your life business-wise, and it will increase your business by tenfold.
Do you know what's ironic? Tell them what book it was.
It was Be Obsessed or Be Average and the 10X Rule. I have listened to the Be Obsessed or Be Average at least 5 times in the last 12 months.
Yeah. And so this is why I want you to bring that up, because after each time you listen to that audio, you got something else.
Completely different. It was like 5 different books. You can't get it in one time. It's impossible. And every time you listen, it hits you differently because you're at a different stage in life.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And you were growing from it, right? And so this is what I'm saying. We said at the beginning of this year, TND, for those who've been around for at least 2018, we said at the beginning of this year we would add fitness to our faith, family, finance. And we said it would be mental fitness, well, physical, but as well as mental, right? We all agree with that for those who've been with the team since the beginning of 2018. And we said, look, let's not pretend to read.
Yeah.
Right? And I won't call this particular person out because it really touched me. I got